Here, I'm here for another episode. Episode 38. Two more to two more to 40. Big milestone. You know, waiting for Verse Con. This is just a pre-show. As we do, I do a new pre-shows here and there. So I could I could talk about a couple of events that's going on this month. Okay, making sure everything's good. Um, so right now, as we speak, if I'm not mistaken, we do have. Uh, I'm just waiting for him once he come in first on the scene. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Uh, let's see. I'm just gonna. So, uh, let me see. 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 Jesus Christ, people. So, what's going on, folks? Talk to me. Like I said, this is just the pre-show. Ooh, interview my line brother. Hey man, he's a very interesting cat. He's been dude supported me from day one. Very supportive guy. He been asking for this, and I'm gonna provide. Well, let me just talk about these events right now while I got time. Why you come? Leave my baby alone. This one, no one come for this one. This is the pride and joy. This is the only one I got. So we do got Washington State annual going on right now, September 1st to the 3rd. I'm sorry, guys. Listen. I got promotion, and then when I found out about y'all shit, the price for the plane tickets was eh. So but they got their meet and greet tonight. They got barbecue by the bay. They got a club night. Hey, I can't go through all of this, right? But they got something going on this weekend. Burleson County in New Jersey, third annual suicide awareness ride is on the 30th. Shout out to BBB for that. Since it's a third annual, which means it's very successful, very supportive. Please go for support you around the Jersey, tri-state area, New Jersey, New York, the real tri-state area, Philly, especially Philly, Connecticut. Shout out. Yeah, he's on here. I don't see his picture. There you go. There you go. Hold on, Verge. Hold on. Um. Oh, wait. Saturday, sixth annual all white party down in Texas. Hey, all white. No, my ass, all white turned to milk chocolate, baby. I can't do that. That's the fucked up part about it. And Maryland, Baltimore. Baltimore City is doing a bull roast. They are doing a bull roast on the way to Vegas for slow roll. Wanted to do VA to watch. Hey, it's cool. It's cool. So let me bring this on. Let me do my. I gotta set it up so I know who the hell I'm talking to. Y'all know how it is. And then I'm gonna bring in the man, the man of the hour. You hear that voice? I always gotta do it. All right. So without further ado, even though this is the kickoff, we're just setting up. We got 10 minutes. So I'm gonna do it the right way. I think I had fun doing it last week, so I'm gonna do it again. You ready for this? What up, bro?
What's going on with you, man? How you living?
What's going on with you? So what we about to do right now, we gonna do the intro. Stay right there, stay put, don't move, don't press nothing, because we gonna get down to it. I see you got my vest behind you. We're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna get chopped up. So let's do this. Let's do this little countdown and get this intro going. We'll be back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yes, Lord. It's your boy, the champ, infamous Mr. Attention Getter. And look who I got on here. Introduce yourself, brother.
What's cracking? How you living? I'm your boy VeRRse. Member of Oahu, Hawaii chapter. Just want to give you your flowers where they do. Keep doing what you doing. I'm gonna get into that later too.
Oh, appreciate it, bro. Since we throwing out flowers and make it all mushy, first, congratulations on the National Fallen Soldier Committee. That's all we're gonna
Appreciate
stay there. Cause I don't want Mama Bear on your ass.
it.
Two, we're gonna get to this more in depth, but you also congratulations on the prospect manager title, which we're gonna
Thank
get
you.
into that. So, first things first, though, because first I think we need to talk about your origin. How we get verse. I mean, before then you was DJ and Angel, by the way. Well, how we get to from prospect to verse, or how we get to regular Angel to prospect, then the prospect to verse. So
Uh,
let you speak on that.
all right, my story's a little different.
Okay.
I actually used to live in Phoenix. I used to live off of 75th and Glendale, and then I was on
Okay.
67th and Thomas. And I was always into motorcycles, bikes, bike life, things like that.
Mm,
And funny story on how I came into the Rough Riders was I used to promote and do shows at a place called Famous Sam's in Glendale, Arizona. So
okay.
I'm doing a show there, and my phone rings while I'm inside performing. And whoever was on the other line, I still can't tell you who it was like, yo, we got X out here in the parking lot. We want to come into the show. You got us on the door and drinks. So I literally looked at my phone. I was like, stop playing on my fucking phone. I ain't got time for this. Hung up the phone. They
Mm-hmm.
called back a second time. Same deal. I hung up the phone a second time on them. They called back a third time. They're
What's
like, come outside the damn parking lot right now. Bring your ass out in the parking lot. All right, cool. No problem. You call, I come. Came outside, sure enough.
mm-hmm.
X. I don't know if Scorp was there or not, but it was X and maybe 10 other motherfuckers. And X is steady banging on his hood,
That's all right.
laughing his ass off. And I'm sitting there, all right, what you laughing for? Whatever. He was like, y'all niggas just got hung up by this nigga and da, instigating some shit. And I'm like, damn. Now I'm gonna have to fight 10
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers because X is instigating it. But everything
Right.
turned out pretty good. They came inside, they chilled. Me and X sat down and talked, and he wound up coming to the show maybe the next 3-4 months in a row. And everything was good. So finally, he saw the way I moved. I saw the way he moved. And he loved the fact that I wasn't a groupie. You know what I mean? Come in, have some drinks, shoot some pool. I'm going to do my thing. We got you.
Mm.
So
Okay.
probably after the third or fourth month, he sat me down. And, he asked my story and what was going on. And, I'd let him know that I'd gotten into some shit and, now I'm doing my thing and can't move the way I need to move. I'm staying at a place where I'm not happy, can't operate.
Mm-hmm.
And X literally pointed out 2 motherfuckers, sent them to my house to pack all my shit and move me into his house in Cave Creek that night. And
Oh, wait
so
a minute.
he's one of the reasons why I've accomplished a lot of what I've accomplished now. And he was always on my ass about becoming a Rough Rider, becoming a part of the R. And I always told him, no, 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 it's not really for me because, you know, I was a lone wolf. I did what I did. I didn't have any affiliations and I didn't want any affiliations. But I always promised him probably one day I would have that R on my back. So
All
when
right.
he passed away, it really it hit me hard, really hard. So I decided to keep my word to him. So as soon as he died, I made some phone calls to get my journey started. And I got in touch with the Hawaii
Okay.
Rough Riders and then got in touch with the state rep of Hawaii, Young Chef, who's love that man to death. And we were literally on the phone for probably 2.5 hours. I'm in the parking lot of Costco and explaining to him why this was so important to me and why I needed to put that R on my back and keep my word to the man that
Mm,
in many ways saved my life. No bullshit, not dick riding, anything like that. The man saved my life and he moved me into his house. So
cool, cool.
that's how my journey began. I started prospecting right after he had passed away. Rest in peace. And now I'm here. All hell.
Yes,
Damn.
yes, 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 yes. So,
That's the
so
process.
how many? So how many days? How many days did you prospect? If you,
I prospected 268 days, I believe.
oh yes, you had a journey. You
Yeah.
had a journey. Yeah. So I don't really ask this question because it usually come with the story, but the day I'm gonna say the day you crossed over,
Hmm.
let's say the day you crossed over, did you got your vest? So, or did you had an opportunity to put a vest on because you know what's going on, but what was the set of emotions you felt when that day came? Because you just told us that you did this, you keep your word for X, so it must have meant way more than just I'm happy to be here. What was your wave of emotion when you finally crossed over?
You can call me a bitch if you want to, but I ain't gonna lie to you. My chapter will tell you I broke all the way down. All the way
Uh,
down.
now, wait, hold on, brother, hold on. Now, why would I call you bitch after you just
Yo,
told me?
yo, yo. I hadn't cried like that in a minute. I can't lie to you. It was a long journey, but it was well worth it. You know, and being online, I witnessed so many of my line brothers drop, not make it,
Mm,
quit, or get taken off, and uh, I knew my journey was for much different reasons, and everybody's journey is different. But I
right,
definitely had to complete my mission. I wasn't letting anybody stand in my way. It just wasn't happening. So
nice,
yeah,
nice.
I broke down. I can't lie. I broke all the way down.
See, I had to ask you that because you know you how you just told me that, and I was like, you know what, that tells me it was a whole different feeling
Yeah.
when he finally crossed over, and with these people right here
And
that I journey too. You know, I had to look up some things. Like I know he got something I could get,
all right,
but
that picture right there, that picture
yeah,
right
you want to put
there,
it back up?
those
I'll put
that
it
is
back up.
my prospect line on their knee. I
Yeah.
see one person on that line that no, two people on that line that made it through.
Mm. See, the crazy thing is we know which one is you. That's the simple one. The man with the all blue right there. We all know which one is you. But but now we got to the journey. We made it to the front. Well, we made it to the first goal. We made it. We got crossed over. Now we had to find out who is this versus guy that keep on, he talking veteran talk right now. So um I first I think me and you first acquainted on a design I did for you.
Yes,
Um
sir.
but
Actually, no,
but
no. I first hit you up when I was prospecting, and
yes,
then
yes, yes.
I can't remember if I got a reply or not. I remember on First Ladies you said I disappeared. I didn't disappear. I was waiting on a reply from
No,
you so I can learn some shit.
no, no, no. No. I'm gonna tell you what happened. See, this is the thing. Some people forget. I know how big a deal this is, but so I kind of keep them on point with it. about the
Mm-hmm.
chain of command.
Mm-hmm.
And if I could go, I mean, I could go back right now. I think around that time, because this is also around the pandemic, and prospects couldn't really do much as it is outside their chapter, so they had to find some way for them to do stuff. So I just say, you know what, just tell me your chain of command. You good with me after that, and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I think that's what I did with you, because I was like, okay, friend request, huh? All right, who you chain of command?
Yeah.
you know,
And then I
you know.
remember the day I crossed over, I was still at the airport, headed back to my island, and I hit you up for that design. I had just got my
Oh
vest the
yes,
night
yes.
before.
And man, you did some traveling too, man. I think you went to Juneteenth
Yep.
that
Went to
same year.
yep. Went to
If I'm not mistaken.
Juneteenth. Went to Juneteenth. Went to Phoenix, and even as a prospect, I did some traveling, and it was a little. Yeah, those are two of my line people. They didn't make it either. Um,
You got to point that out, right? They didn't make it. No, they
they
couldn't do
didn't
it. They
make it
couldn't
either.
hang.
They didn't make
Yeah,
it, but it's not built for everybody. It is what it is.
it is
Period.
what it is. Yeah, listen. I've been along long enough. I seen prospects say they gonna make it. I listen. I treat prospects like a damn job. You got probation period with me. You can make 45 days. You have, well, kind of just sort of the rules. You halfway there to me, so it's
Mm-hmm.
different. But with you, now you in Hawaii and stuff. Um, tell us about the vibe over there. Because a nigga like me has not been to Hawaii, and I forgot to say this during my events, but we gonna talk about that because that's why I'll hold it for you. Um, how is it over there? And another question is, how is it going for our sister who's going with? So this is a two
Tropics.
part
You're talking
question.
about tropics, yeah.
Yes, tropics.
Um, Out here in Hawaii, I can't lie to you. It's coming from LA. This is
Mm,
heaven to me. My head ain't on a swivel. I ain't got to worry about no, you know, shit you got to worry about in urban America. You know what I mean? I'm loving it. The vibe. This is gonna sound really, really fucked up, but it is what it is.
uh-huh.
Hawaii. The one thing I love about Hawaii the most is this is one place where white people have it worse than black people.
I mean,
It's just the fact, and anybody who lives out here will vouch for you on that. I ain't gonna go into details about it, but
mhm.
it's a whole another environment. I love it out here. This is home for me right now. My family and friends ask me all the time, when you're coming back to LA, and I tell them one day after never, it's not
I'm,
happening.
I'm sorry. That's like me and my wife when we was like, you gonna move back to Jersey? Shit, hell.
Yeah, that shit ain't going down. No,
So
I go to LA for, yeah. Let me see that
that's the
again. Oh, that's Tropics design. Yeah,
yes,
speaking of,
sir.
that's Tropics are. Yep.
Yes, sir.
And
I
speaking of Tropics, she's doing well.
okay.
I want to send a shout out and thank you to everybody who contributed, who helped out. You know, she's in high spirits. She's doing her thing.
Mhm.
Love her to death. That's my sister. You know what I mean? We don't always see eye to eye, but that is still my motherfucker. Anybody got something to say about it? Your next action better be the duck. Period.
I like
That's
that.
my nigga.
I like that. So now you gave me the vibe. Of course, no, Hawaii is a very beautiful vacation spot, tourist spot. But how is it for Rough Riders? Like, I mean, I know it's like the chapter, if I remember right. I don't know if it. First of all, how many chapters is in Hawaii?
At the moment now, there's only one. There was
There's-
two, but we consolidated. There was the Big Island, and then there was Oahu.
Okay.
But yeah, now we have one, and we're a very tight knit group
Mhm,
of, chapter.
yeah.
And just like any chapter, we don't always get along, but those still
Mhm,
my motherfuckers. We all
yeah.
feel the same damn way. We may argue like cats and dogs, but you say something we only allowed to,
right. I got you. I
be
got you.
with each other. Anybody else say anything, there gonna be some problems, but
I
that's with
got
any
you.
chapter.
Every chapter, ain't family. Like we
Yeah,
family. So fuck you right now. But if that motherfucker cross, she say something to you, we fucking them up together. I got you.
facts,
I
facts. You
got
can
you.
literally tell me fuck me right now. I can tell you fuck you right now. But if somebody else come in and say that, then we both
Mhm.
gonna turn like say
do,
what?
do the slow turn. What you say, motherfucker? I
I know,
got you. I
right?
got you. I got you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. So
That's at the airport. The day,
we
yeah,
were just talking about it. See, look
yeah.
at you. I'm good at what I do sometimes.
I got my vest the night before, and I probably had just hit you up, or was about to hit you up for my design.
And listen, you did what every other vested member did. Once they put that vest on, they take a picture in it. Someone said no, I did. They a fucking lie. Also,
Facts, facts. I
so
couldn't pull my phone out fast enough, cuz.
all right now it's another question. I got another picture for you at the airport, but I get to that later. So before Rough Riders, was you riding?
I've been riding damn near my whole life. Yeah,
So
yeah.
okay, you can educate me now. Okay, so what was you riding? I guess you say you was riding while you was prospect. So what is it? Is it a different bike? Is that the beautiful bike I see behind you, or is that a new bike? What's going on
Oh,
here?
this is the I call this the toy box or whatever. These are a few of my bikes. I got one more at a friend's house we're tearing down. The very first bike I owned was oh Lord, I'm telling my age, but it was
Uh
a
oh.
Katana.
Ooh.
And yeah, I look back at the Katana now and I feel like Motherland from Biker Boys. Like, you know, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, dude, you say that I haven't heard that in. Nah, listen. I'm doing much already, showing my age to my chin. I ain't saying the last time I heard it, but
Man,
wow.
I'm 40. I'll be 45 this year.
I know.
So
I'll call you Big Bro then.
yeah, I'm one of the older members in the chapter, but I'm still learning. I'm still, as far as Rough Rider years, I'm a baby, but
Yeah.
I have a habit of sometimes, I'll tell people, as far as the bike life goes, I'm new to you. I'm not new to this.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Right.
So it's been a long journey, and now I drag race. I drag race 2 Gixxer 1000s,
Ooh.
and then I stunt another Gixxer 1000 and a R1 back here.
Whoa, hold your horses. You drag and stunt?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I'm a rider, not an owner. I'm a rider, not an owner.
you're a bad boy. Oh, you know what? That just tells me you and Jay Ryder will have great competition. but
Definitely.
I'm talking because y'all listen. We already know Jay. God bless my brother. He talks hella shit, but you ride. He doesn't have much to say to you. Like, come here.
Yeah,
You on this side.
that's
You on this
just
side.
it's part of my life. Oh, speaking of, while we talking about competition, somebody let Fearless know I'm coming for his ass still. He called me out a long time ago, and I'm coming for your ass. So you be
Wait,
ready to cough up that lid.
is this when if I'm not mistaken, that was it was on one of the restaurant group on Rough Rider groups, and I think was it Texas? They're supposed to have
Yeah,
a
when they were doing that drag thing in Texas,
yeah, y'all was talking hella shit. I was just
yeah.
enjoying listen. I
That's
had
what
my
we do
popcorn,
though. That's what we do.
but I had my popcorn because it's been a long time, and bro, I keep it real with you. It's been a long time since we had that type of talk.
Hmm. Yeah.
Motherfuckers talk about we all talk about riding or who don't ride or who shit still in the shop and blah 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 and all the shit or speed to hogs, all that shit. But we never talk about who's the baddest motherfucker on twos.
Exactly.
And
And
I would love because I know a lot of people, including you, because I'm going to show the people like, yo, he's not lying. But people, I know there's a lot of people that actually ride to ride. That's their two-wheel therapy. Then you got ride motherfuckers that ride take this shit to the fucking hill. Like they like this is serious. This is not just a lifestyle. This is my fucking life. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
I totally understand what you're saying. So here's my thing, and this is what I say. This is where me and you are. I did the design for you and all that shit.
Oh,
This is where I learned who VeRRse was. Okay, it was as I told you, Juneteenth boy. You made your mark to me. All right, to me. I didn't get to meet. I was mad as hell because I couldn't go up that for that one. But I was like, "Look, this motherfucker's all over the place. God damn.
Team travel,
So
team no sleep.
oh
We only
yes.
hey,
Oh yeah.
you only live once. I'm gonna make the best of my journey, the best of my
Mhm.
life. And I literally live by the motto that if you don't like it, suck a fat baby's penis. I'm gonna do what I do. You know.
Hey, you heard it here first. Suck a fat baby's penis. That's a thumb, by the way. But,
So
but so all right. So um dealing with your first year, you did a like I said, you did a lot. Um give us how your feelings on your first year as a vested member.
my first
Like,
year was I can't lie, I went full throttle. I did everything I possibly could have done. Um, and do I wish I could have did more? Yeah. However, this Rough Rider shit'll break you, boy. Whew. Yeah.
oh man,
you know,
man.
but
I just
I went as many places as I could, and also, with me being on Kauai, I actually live on Kauai, but you notice I'm a member of the Oahu chapter.
mm,
So, I have to think of very creative ways to show my worth to my chapter, because I'm not there with them all the time. So I do what I can. I fly over for events and meetings. Sometimes I ship my bike over and we have a good time. And I'm looking forward to them coming over here. That was at the parade, Juneteenth.
yes,
Yep.
yes.
DJ
Yes,
All
yes.
Star.
So
Yep.
you actually let me get this. You actually you ship your bike
Yeah.
to man. You hey now. I ain't gonna say that because then motherfuckers gonna hit you up with your brothers. Can I get $20, brother? You my brother. All that shit.
No, no, don't get it twisted. Don't get.
Yeah,
I'm so broke. If somebody try to rob me, they'll just be practicing. They ain't gonna
yeah,
get a
yeah.
damn thing from me.
All right,
Yeah.
just want to see how fast your hands goes up. All that shit. Right? You know, but uh, so I just showed that. But coming to events, I was gonna ask you about that. Like how many events you been to so far?
I
Outside
believe
outside of on the islands.
outside of my market, I believe four, three,
4.
three or four.
And
And I would like to do more. It's just, flying from Hawaii, them
I know
tickets, yeah,
tickets, Hawaii. Talking about
hotel,
Hawaii. Oh, we go.
it's rough. It's rough.
That's my next question. My next question is how you now you like you just said you know the set, but you're a baby in this. How do
Yeah.
you feel about traveling to these events? Because like you said, all your traveling is flying right there.
hmm
Flying, getting a hotel room, getting the event ticket. How do you what's your opinion on that?
Well, I can't lie to you. Even as a prospect, I was playing chess, not checkers.
Mm,
I love marketing. I love networking.
mm,
So even as a prospect, I'm trying to meet members not only to learn, but to build a relationship with them.
right,
Because I'm coming. I'm getting my vest. Nobody's going to stop me from that.
right,
So
right.
I felt the need to build my relationships with Rough Riders as well as other prospects. And everywhere I traveled, I was well taken care of. I haven't been to an annual yet where I did not have a motorcycle that was loaned to me. So every annual I went to, I was on twos. I got to go on the hood ride. I
Mm,
got to experience the city on twos. I got to have fun, and the relationships I built, I gotta say, they're still strong to this day, and they're unbreakable. I love them to
nice.
death, and even to this day, I gotta have at least 100 prospects numbers in my phone because I love talking to them. I
Mm,
love, being a part of molding them, building them, and watching them grow. I've seen a few drop, I've seen a few drop out or whatever, but my door is always open to
mm.
prospects. I love it.
Which leads to how does it feel to be a project manager? Well, I know half of the answer you gonna give me is what you just said, but the 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 trust that your chapter got in you, because to be a project manager, it gotta be some trust there. Like, hey, you are about to lead our next. Hopefully, they make it through, and it's because of
Yeah.
you. Like it's
Yeah.
because of your teaching and your guidance, and plus at the same time, prospects also got to show, hey, do you want this or not?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and
It's
can
a yeah. It's a. I always tell people all the time. It's a flip side of the coin. I love being prospect manager. Let me break that out first. I believe that prospect manager and sergeant at arms are two of the most important um, positions in the
mm,
chain of command. As a prospect manager, I feel, and once again, I state these are my individual opinions. You know,
mm-hmm. Talk to him. Talk
you
to
know,
him.
I feel like prospect manager. It's a flip side. Like it's my job to protect the chapter from people who don't need to be there. If they don't
Mm-hmm.
belong, they don't fucking belong. Period. Weed them out, get rid of them.
There you
Period.
go. There you
But
go.
it's also my job to protect the prospects from a lot of the that goes
Mm-hmm.
on within the
Yeah,
chapter.
let's just keep it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's
Right.
what every prospect, all the prospect managers I've talked to, they feel the same way. It's you have to protect both sides and you have to be unbiased.
Yes.
If a prospect
Keyword.
is wrong, check them, correct them immediately.
Nice.
If the
Nice.
chapter is wrong, you got to protect the prospects from what's going on in on that aspect. But I absolutely love being prospect manager because it's my job. You're what they call the gatekeeper. If
Mm-hmm.
shitty members come in, that falls on the prospect manager. You should have weeded that motherfucker out.
Well, see, at the same time, like I said this, I said this. We had a titles and responsibility episode, and I said this when it comes to prospect managers. Actually, comes to prospects. I think we should like at least change or lax some of the rules on the prospects so we can get to know who they are, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
at the same time, when you do that, it's the chapter responsibility. Like before you send them out for the rest of us to see them, you got to see who the hell this guy is before, because then let's say that we y'all you bring your chapters they in. I'm gonna say California because that's the closest to Hawaii. Go to
mhm.
California. You already know how big R is,
Woo!
and okay, okay.
Yeah.
So
Shout out,
and
Big
this
R.
shout out to Big Bro, missed that
Yeah.
dude to death. And you come out and the prospect is not doing what a prospect's supposed to do, right? Walk around, introduce yourself, chain of command, blah blah blah. They take it the wrong way because he's just standing there looking. I'm part of the party. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
you gotta know who you have in your chat that's gonna be hanging around your chapter first.
Yep.
Like, all right, I see he's we might can wing him in a little bit. Like, calm down till we feel like he's ready. Then you can go out because the thing is, and I just put this post on Facebook. I'm not lying to you, bro. I just put this
Mm.
shit on Facebook. Stop telling people to be themselves if you're gonna try to mold them to something you want to be.
Facts.
All right.
Facts. Now,
So go ahead.
now, when I like earlier when I said mold, I mean mold them as far as the way of the
Yeah,
art.
yeah. I
I
don't know.
do
I know what
not.
you're saying.
Yeah, I do not in any way, shape, or form want any prospect or any person to change who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're willing to change who you are for for the R, you're willing to change who you are for anybody. I don't even know who the fuck you are.
Chameleon.
I don't like chameleons. Yeah, I was about to say that. I don't like chameleons. I don't like people who change up depending on who they're around at that moment in time. You feel me?
Exactly. Right,
I
right.
want to see who you are and who you're gonna be today, tomorrow, and the day after.
Right. So yeah, I did say I was going to talk about it. So let me just show this beautiful work
Oh,
because Cousin MC Gear is watching, right? So let's talk about this beautiful work. Oh God, this is like I'll be honest with you. That vest. Let me put it back up. It deserves a second footage. That's got to be one or two of the best vests I've seen in a minute. It's another one I forgot. I think it's a golden one or something like that. Or
mhm.
something like not the one word one. I don't want word one to come at me because word one is platinum, by the way. But that's a dope ass vest too. But I put the button again. Third shot. But what? Because that's your trademark right there. That's your
Yeah.
trademark. So
And I've had people ask, "Can I use that R for this?" No, 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 no. That's my R. Leave it the hell alone.
you're
I
like mine.
appreciate you asking first, but no, that's my damn R. Leave it. That's my
But
signature. That's my fingerprint.
you know what the thing is? It looks so much like the bandana art that Tech Play did a long. I think he did a blue and a red one. Uh, and I was gonna get that shit. I was gonna get that
Mhm.
shit so bad. But you got the whole vest
Yeah,
and stuff. So usually I don't really talk about it. I was gonna do an episode about vests, corporate customs, all that shit. But your vest could start a whole conversation, bro. So
yeah. I can't lie. If I had to choose a color, you already know, but I
yeah,
wanted to
yeah,
keep it
yeah,
neutral,
yeah, yeah.
and represent Rough Riders, not my past, but it still represents who I am. And the inspiration for that vest, believe it or not, came from Spider.
Oh, shout out my little
Yeah.
bro. I was talking to him earlier today too.
When I had even as prospecting, and then when I vested over, I remember when Spider was doing that contest to win the motorcycle and this and that and the other. Um, and I ain't gonna lie, I supported heavy for that when I broke off a nice little chunk of change to try and help him get there. And I was mad that he didn't win it. He got so close.
Man,
He got so close to winning that chopper. But then I saw his vest and I was like, damn, you know, the way it was made, the R, the way he put his own little twist on it. And I said, you know what? I made it my mission to do the best I could to top that fucking vest. And
hey,
that's what I tried to do. But he is the true inspiration for that vest and how far you can go with the design. So, but even the inseam, I got the inseam done too.
yeah.
Because of the,
I saw. I mean, I remember when you posted. I was like, look at this shit. Look at this motherfucker stepping up game, pissing me off. Hey, I had a whole bunch of customs, but nothing like that, bro. But
yeah, yeah.
um, so
Shout out
what
to Custom Motorcycle Gear. They did my vest, and
they?
I'm thankful for it. And we went back and forth for quite some time until we got it right, but they handled their business, and I
Yes.
love my vest. That is my baby.
They are, listen, man. They are one of the best. I got three people, well, four people I go to and make sure they get taken care of. They're one of them. For years, Tech Play before that, Yak Yak.
Mhm.
They've been doing it for years. We got Revolution, CMR. You got
Yeah, this is Revolutions right here. Yeah.
yeah. We making sure. Wait, hold on, watch this for a minute. We making sure you on TV on CMR. We making sure you on this podcast. I don't know. I haven't wore this no period. So I'm gonna use this to let y'all know I support. But um,
Mhm.
my boy Charm City, he
Before we
does his
move on,
thing.
we got to give a shout out because I know First Lady was on my ass for months about doing this, and I know she
Oh,
was probably on yours too.
we gonna get on. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that
Yeah,
because we're gonna
yeah.
get to that story because she the one that name dropped you and Kilo 2. Shout out to him. How we roll.
Kilo,
If y'all
my
don't know who
that's,
Kilo is, y'all play
that's
his
my
damn
brother.
song on TikTok. You go get to
Yeah.
know him soon. I'm gonna get his ass on here. But
Mhm.
but so what I was gonna say with your what your vest did is first of all is within the if you go to a black and silver state is within the rules. It's black and silver, so that's one. Two, it's out there. Like, hey, you could go as far and still be yourself and still
Mhm.
represent the R. So
Yeah.
I love that vest. I'm just giving you a shout out because I'm telling you, when I do that freaking episode vest, I don't know how many people are gonna have on here. You might be one of them. I just let you know. But
Well,
since you
you
opened that,
asked, I'm here. I'm
yeah,
here
since
whenever you call.
appreciate it. Since you opened that door though, as you know, I had First Lady on here twice. But
Yeah.
the first episode, she name dropped you. And she ain't call you verse. She said Angel. I was like, who the and then I remember, oh yeah, it is an Angel. Like, is she talking about you talking about verse? She's like, yeah, that's it. Because we was talking about people that either getting crossed over or got crossed over. And she name
Mhm.
dropped you. And so my question is, how has First Lady been to you? How has she been such an influence towards
That
you?
is As far as my inspiration on my journey, um, she's definitely right there at the top of the list. The people at the top of my list, as far as inspirations and motivation to my journey, would be First Lady,
Mm.
Young Chef, Two Hype, and Tropics. And Tropics.
I just love too
Those
much.
Too hype of food. Yeah, those were the four biggest inspirations in my journey,
Mm.
and they were also the first ones that if I was slipping on something would check my ass quick.
Sometimes it's some, it actually I was about to say sometimes it's not wrong with checking somebody when you're correct.
Yeah.
You got that receipt. Yeah, you just gotta take it like, damn. But who's wait a minute. So let me put this comment on here.
Oh hell.
Uh oh. Uh-oh. Fearless, he called you out on the podcast. She tagged him on here. He should be on here soon. So
All I gotta say, first and foremost, I love Fearless. This is what we do. We talk shit. That's what
yes,
we're
yes.
supposed to do. When I talk to Fearless, I feel like that's what it takes me back to the way Rough Riders used to be. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Talking shit, doing wheelies, racing, calling each other out. But I do have to say this, Fearless. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna have to put you over my knee, young buck, and go ahead and
Ooh.
wear your
That's
little ass out because
just know that's Fearless right there. That's his comment. Yeah,
yeah.
oh hell no.
I know, because all I can see is Facebook user. That's all I can't see.
Right.
What?
That's why I'm telling you who it is. I'm looking on my phone. If you see me looking down, look on my phone so I know who it is.
And it would have been done already. However, once again, the flight not so bad. Shipping my bike is that's expensive as hell. But me and him already agreed that it is gonna happen. There will be a VeRRse versus Fearless race.
Listen, people, I'm gonna say this right now. If when it happens, have your phones, have your cameras in different angles. I want angles. I don't care how you do it. I want it on 4K, 8K, 3D, virtual
You better put it
reality.
on widescreen because he's gonna be that far behind me. So
listen. This is the first time we actually had like a challenge talking shit on the fucking podcast. There go my brother Spider. There go text. Yes, y'all gotta film that shit. So now I'm about to go to a little deeper.
Thank you. I just saw that message. That's one of
was
the other reasons why I didn't make it to Texas
This
as
one?
well. Because I'm gonna call Fearless out right now. I told him the only way to make it worth my while to spend all that money and come down there is if we race for pinks. And he declined. $500 ain't enough for all that. It costs a lot of money to ship my bike.
Wait. We got Spider said he race. Oh shit, y'all about to have a
Come on, Spider, bring it on, bring it.
That's about to be I got to bring my ass.
Yeah, it'll get ugly in here. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Have a Rough Riders drag race forum so we can all just talk a bunch of shit.
That's gonna be one of those episodes where y'all gonna think we was drinking too much. So now I'm going to put this picture on because I think this one you could give me a story behind it.
Oh yeah, big bro, Mr. Man, our CEO. Wow.
So I see a couple of pictures if I'm not mistaken. Like it's like y'all made a bond while he was there vacating. So how was that to you? What that mean to you?
Well, don't get it. I knew why before all this.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I knew Scort before all this, and I never used that to help my journey in any way. A lot of my chapter didn't even know I knew them, at all, because that's one thing I don't do is write off of other people's names, But when Wah came out here as for his girl's birthday, and he just wanted to, relax. And so he came out here. He spent just under a week here. I took him all around the island, took him up the mountain. And my favorite picture, that's at Willy Willy Park where our main event will be. We adopted, Rough Riders adopted that park. It's the biggest park on the island. And me and Wah we reconnected. And it meant a lot to me because I hadn't seen him in so damn long.
I'm going to say this. Let me go back to this picture. I know who vest he had on. Cause I know that ain't his vest. Who vest he had on?
That was my corporate.
Okay, 'cause I want to say you that look karate tight on him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a big nigga compared to me. That's
Hey,
like heavyweight and flyweight.
I
You know,
just
like
I'm feeling real. And big bro, you come after my neck. He came after my neck in Florida. I gave him my wooden bat. And I was like, hey, you'll catch no flashback with this. Give me
you
that back.
know.
But
Yeah, my
like
favorite
that.
picture with him, I don't know if you saw it, was us praying on top of
Oh,
the mountain.
what? Give
Oh
me
shit, my
time.
bad,
Give me
my
time.
bad.
Give
He
me
must have it.
time.
He must have it.
I must
Yeah,
have that. Do I have that? I gotta see. Oh, yes, I do. Is
yeah,
this the one
like
you're talking about right here?
yeah, that is my favorite pick with Big Bro. Like I took him up there, and he was just completely beside himself. He loved it because it's like the hand of God touched up there. You know what I
Mm,
mean? And so we went up there. We talked for about an hour, and then he prayed with me. He put his hand on my shoulder. He prayed with me. He prayed for me. He prayed for the Rough Riders, and that was a really really special moment.
that's
That I'll always cherish with Wah.
that's a I, not taking away from the picture because that's a good picture, but the view looks beautiful as shit. I'm not even going front. I probably cry up there too. Y'all call me bitch all you want.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful that's a beautiful sight. Um, so I mean that's cool and stuff, but you love open doors. I like this. Um, we do gotta talk about the
Oh
end of
fuck!
this
I
month.
already. Oh god, where you going now? Where you
No,
going?
no, no, no. We gotta talk about the end of this month. Y'all got an event coming up,
Yeah, our
and
annual.
y'all annuals now. Let's take us to that. What do people that's gonna come there hopefully watching what they should expect?
Well, I
Give
can't
give
lie
us
to you. My chapter, we showed our asses on this annual, like for real. I mean, we got the meet and greet on Thursday. Then on Friday, we got the beach day at Salt Pine where we're gonna have music. The beach, it's open to the kids, have a
hey. Uh oh. Uh oh. Oh, did he froze or did I freeze? What the hell happened? Oh, so it's not me. Okay, it's him. Ah, shit. That's a he froze on he froze on my show. Holy shit. Um, damn, he froze on he froze. So let me hit him up, but it's it was there he is. Oh, he's off. So I got to put him bring him back in. But it's okay. It's okay. The internet is slow. Wow, that's fucked up. um, there you go. He's back. He's back. Hey man, you didn't pay your cable bill?
see what had happened was
Go ahead. Hit me with the black. Hit me with the black. And then you just
I
froze.
literally
Hey,
I just went from one house to the other house. So we got a house on this side and a house on this side. So I just switched the Wi-Fi from this side to this side and we good. So I can literally hear my mom and my nephews in the house over here. You froze. You froze. Where you? Because they watching it on TV right now.
oh, you was like this. It
I
just
know.
stood
Right?
right there. I was like, I'm thinking, hold on. I'm thinking it's me. Like, hold up. No, 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 no. Don't tell him froze. They like, no, he froze. Like, get the oh shit.
Yeah, no,
But
that was mine. That was mine. I don't know what happened, but it happened.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Your chapter know that you want to spill the beans, and they said, "Fuck no, you're not gonna say shit." They got some. So that's what happened. I know what
They
happened.
pulled
Don't
the
give me
plug
that.
on me. They pulled the plug on me.
They put a plug
All I'm
on
gonna
you. I
say
know.
about our main event
I know
is
what it is. That's all
my,
right. That's all right.
we showed our asses on this main event. You ain't gonna see nothing like it. Nothing. It's gonna be crazy. We did our thing on this one. So
Yes,
and shot. Oh, that's when I went to LA
Cali. I
and
was just talking about Big R, and I see Los Angeles in there deep. Shout out to Los Angeles. Um, so so I did say something about I'm gonna bring up because I'm talking about you can ride and all this stuff. So my brother, you are dangerous. You are a dangerous man. You are a dangerous man.
that's
Oh,
on this bike. That's on this bike directly behind me.
oh, hey, look at that beauty right there, nicely shine. You gotta put an R on that windshield though. I mean, I just saying.
Actually, Actually, I did. I had to take it off because it's race season. And so we have to put our race number and our times and our dial-ins and
Oh,
everything else. So I had to take it off during race season, but it'll go back up. And also let me stay out. A lot of people don't even know this, but yeah, all that racing and stunting and everything else,
hey. Well,
you know.
listen here. Now he putting me on the swap because see he got one leg and he kicking all y'all asses. I got two legs. I can't get on a fucking bike no more. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. But you know what? But that's a testament to you, brother.
Yeah.
You love what you're doing. You living life to the fullest. This is why I say a true blessing is waking up. That's it is.
Facts.
And you living life, so that's cool as hell to me.
The
So
only limitations are the ones we put on ourselves.
yes,
Period.
sir.
I
Yes,
live by
sir.
that. I will tell you a funny story about my prosthetic though. I was told by remember my chapter, but my name almost wasn't VeRRse. They
What
was
gonna
gonna
call
name
you?
me. I got the name VeRRse because of my musical background, and also my kids' name are Jazz, Lyric, and Rhythm. So that's
Ooh,
how I got the name VeRRse. Um,
nice.
but I was told they considered Tin Man and Tink Tink, and I was like, "Yo,
Bro, if they would have called
yo."
you Tink Tink,
I laughed my ass off, bro. I laughed my ass off.
I'll tell you right now, you would have hated me because Tink Tink. I would
Poor
have made
little
some.
Tink Tink.
I
Poor
would have
little
I would
Tink
have
Tink.
made noises and all that shit. But but when I say I do it for fun, not to
Yeah, and
I
that's what we all about.
tell people this shit all the time. Listen, if I cross the line, let me know. Because I keep going. you know.
Yeah,
But
especially in today's world, everybody's so damn soft, and we ain't gonna get into that. We ain't
yeah,
gonna
we
get
ain't
into that.
no.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Listen, that'd be a long
Yeah,
episode. We probably
yeah,
hit 5 hours still
yeah,
talking about that.
yeah. We'll be here next week talking about that shit. So
But what we are going to talk about is something you talked about earlier. And look at that guy teaching.
yeah,
Look, look like you was teaching there.
that was in Phoenix at their annual.
Mm.
And I literally every prospect I saw, I pulled to the side. Every last one of them.
So you went and got the process. You had them come to you.
No, I went to them. I went
Okay.
to them. I hit their prospect manager first. Can I please pull them to the side? And then, I would do that. And I wasn't even prospect manager there. I just wanted to speak with the prospects individually. And yeah, it's not very easy to earn my signature, but those two brothers, they earned it. They showed
So
their ass at Phoenix. They did.
I think I got a couple of prospects on here. So how can they earn your signature?
First and foremost, they got to hit me up and hit me up properly. Use your
Mm.
intro. My door is always open. However, if you do ask me a question, I'm gonna ask you a question first. Find me the answer to this before I answer whatever question you ask me.
Okay, so
And
I got one more for you, but this one might be special to you.
oh, Swerve, yeah, that is now Rough Rider Swerve. That was our most recent vested member.
Mm.
That was the day she crossed over. That
I
was
listen.
the Hell in Hell week. Yeah.
I hope she watched this. If she don't, pass this message. There's a wrestler. There's a wrestler named Swerve, and his theme song would go perfect with her. I'm telling you. When he said "Whose house," they say Swerve's house. I'm
Oh,
telling you, it will work for her.
I'm gonna
So
tell her to look that up. I'll pass that message definitely. No problem.
yes. But tell her I say congratulations. I did say it on the Facebook, but she welcome to the family. So now that you are a prospect manager, give me your emotions when someone that was under you, because she was under you, right? As we
Uh, I gotta actually say,
no.
it's kind of crazy that her vesting day was my first day as prospect manager.
Oh, so you didn't get you didn't invest a member yet as a prospect manager.
I vested her, but it
Mm.
was my first day with prospect manager duties.
Okay, I got you. So
Yeah.
this is pretty much I'm gonna say this. That's the test. That's the sample of what's
Mhm.
happens. But since it's still, how did you feel that you had the prospect manager and now you're vesting a prospect. And how would you
Uh,
feel when that happen when it happens? Someone that
yeah,
been their
it,
whole
it
time under you.
honestly, it honestly, it was as important to me as it was to her. And it'll probably be with any and all prospects should I vest anymore. You
Hmm.
know, I take it very, very seriously um, to teach them the best I can. Uh, not be soft on them because I'm gonna make sure it's difficult on them because if I had to go through it, you're gonna go through it, and you're coming into my family. I earned the right to be in this family, and you better believe you're gonna earn the right to be in this family.
Now,
So it means a lot to me. It really does. Prospect managers, I love this shit.
the one thing I would say this. The one thing first, let me say this. I'm not going to tell you how to prospect manager because I've never been. But you don't want to be too hard. You know what I mean? Like
Facts.
you don't want to be like a dictator or anything like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you want to see when the tough get going. You
Yeah.
know,
I got.
and
We want
I
to know that they're gonna be able to stick through it during the hard times.
and not only that, because it's man. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. I say this story because my prospect manager passed away last year, but I always
Rest in
say this
peace.
story with her. I didn't win her over. And listen, I didn't change one bit. I'm still an asshole. Then I was an asshole. but but I won her over. Uh, Myrtle Beach. I went in as a prospect. This when Myrtle Beach was the space to be. Like everybody was there. You know what I mean? And a member disrespected her, and I totally forgot I was a prospect.
Woo!
I
Uh
forgot I was
huh.
a prospect, and it won her over because I swear I think everything I did was I did the basics. I made it. I got the answers all this, but my attitude was like entitlement. Like God damn it, I work my ass off. My attitude was just like yours. I'm gonna get this vest. I want
Yeah.
this vest. So
Yeah.
that was my mindset. But I don't think I won her over to that night. so so it's the way why I'm saying that is you go give them the basic questions. You go give them the chapter history, your state history, then the basics, all that stuff. But then it's gonna come a time when they gotta like prove, hey,
Mhm.
this chapter, like every other chapter is different, but this chapter we want to know, can we rely on you?
Yeah. Yeah. I
You
have
know,
certain ways that I do that with the prospects here,
mm,
especially the ones on my island. Like I will take them to certain events, where other MCs are at
mm,
and see how they conduct themselves. And me being so I have a good relationship with all the MCs here on my island. And yes, we have L's Angels, we have Pacific Savages, we have Monosouls. We have a lot of different MCs here.
I like that
So
name though, Pacific Savages. God damn,
yeah, yeah.
I like that name.
And that's what they are. They're cool guys, but
Hey,
yeah.
the
Uh,
same.
and and I like to see how they're going to conduct themselves, and
Mm,
they need to know how to conduct themselves because when we bring them into our family, bring them into this lifestyle, there's going to be certain situations where we're in the mix with other MCs or
mm,
MCs because we're not other with MCs, with outlaw clubs, and they need to know how to conduct themselves and how to handle themselves.
right, right. So I mean, now one thing I would say about that, not saying be a punk, but be careful.
Yeah,
You
you got
can't.
to.
You got to be careful because Rough Riders in their eyes, it's not part of the set. You know,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
some places, I only know two or three. So I'm gonna name just one though. Because Michigan, hands down, they are shoulder to shoulders with their one percenters and stuff like that. And people don't understand it, but you gotta understand that you're part of their world.
Yeah.
and they're
Fact.
not part of our world.
Yeah.
Um, so they gotta be careful. And like I said, don't be a punk. You're not. We're not. You're not a punk. We're not saying you're a punk, but you gotta be careful because you want to go home at night.
Yeah. You don't want to invite certain energy. You
Yeah,
know. Yeah.
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 So you don't. I mean, if you like my ass, I got 3 boys and a wife. I want to come home to those 3 boys and a wife. You don't
Yeah.
want, or you don't want to bring the trouble to where you lay your head at.
Exactly.
So
Don't shit where you live.
God damn it. So respect. It's all about
Yeah.
respect. Let's just put it like
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
now I just want to put this out here because I love this picture. I ain't do it by the way, but I love this picture. I don't know if it did it for you, but I
Yes,
love this
sir.
picture.
Yes, sir.
I it was some pictures I was gonna put on, but I declined because I can't go past a certain limit. But let's go to DJing. Are you still doing your DJ?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Are
As a
you
matter
are
of
you
fact,
go?
I think First Lady has spoke about that. I took them on a yacht last
Mm,
year.
yes, she did.
Yeah, I DJ'd on that yacht. I do it every November. And we're actually, yeah, we showed up and showed out. Well, I think we went. Yep, that just happened a couple weeks ago. And yeah, we acted a donkey out there until the cops came. But uh,
Well, hey, listen, it's good to know Rough Ride tradition still stands to this day. We to
yeah,
the cops coming like, hey, god damn it, what the fuck you doing?
I'm allergic. I'm allergic to cops. I can't even lie to you. I break out in hives and start itching. So as soon as they showed up, I made my little exit and I was gone. But yeah,
Listen,
first
man,
I still do DJ. I love DJing. It's what I love to do.
are you are
I'm
you a DJ for your event?
Yeah, I'll be DJing. I am gonna do a set, but we also have DJ Speed, who is Easy E's DJ, and DJ Essential, who is Wu Tang Clan's DJ. That'll be performing as well.
Ooh, nice, nice. Oh, so they doing it big. So get your flights ready. Go to Hawaii. See
Yeah,
those.
I ain't telling you what all's going on, but I'm telling you right now, you better get in where you fit in for real.
Get in where you fit. Listen, if I go there, let's.
Hmm.
Boy,
Hey,
bro.
you too.
Oh,
Get right or get left. Come on, we waiting on you. We waiting
listen,
on you.
I'm there for I'm there for the Hulu girls and some.
Uh,
There go the picture. I'm looking for that
two
picture.
of
Look at this
my
picture right here.
two of my favorite motherfuckers. That is a picture of, yeah.
It,
That's
I,
all love right there.
I love this picture because one first lady got her arm around you and it looked like you're like, excuse me, what's going on? you know, but
Honestly, that conversation was a a power move conversation. What are we gonna do next?
mm,
What's our next moves? And First Lady, she's a leader. She's a very she's a mentor.
yeah,
And
yeah,
that was us talking to Kilo as far as what certain things we need to do in order to make the next things happen. Because that was right when he finished that anthem. You know,
mm. But I mean, like I said, y'all use it, y'all use that song on y'all little TikToks. Get to know the man. He,
guilty,
I
guilty.
played, I played two of his songs. I played How We Roll, and I played the Fallen Soldier one he had for the event, which I always give him big ups on.
Hmm.
I just in fact he texted me. I think was it yesterday or 2 days ago,
Hmm.
checking up on me. Uh, and I don't. I'm going to probably see when if he's available in October. Uh, but I got one more to show you. I did do this one though. I did do this one. This
Yeah.
man, this man. I want. What made you ask me to do that picture? Because I was done doing the Rough Rider Chronicle pictures. It's a long story why I was done doing that, but I was
Um.
like, you know what?
Well, I can't lie. I saw Two Hypes Chronicles picture when I was prospecting,
Mm,
and I asked him who did it. He name dropped you, and I just couldn't wait until I got my. Matter of fact, that picture was taken as soon as I got off the plane at my house the day after I got my vest,
bro.
and you whipped that one out for me. And that was, as a matter of fact, I think that was my profile picture, or what do you call it behind the profile picture? whatever,
the cover.
banner or whatever. I don't
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
but
yeah.
that was up there for 6, 7, 8 months. I just and I believe you did 2 or 3 for me, didn't you?
No,
Yeah,
I did
you did.
three R's for you.
Yep. Oh yeah, you did the
Uh,
one with the speakers. You did the one with
yeah,
me doing the
yeah.
X.
And the one with you doing DJ. The first one I did was you
Yep.
had your DJ.
Yep.
And I mean, bro, I'm going. Like I said this before. I'm gonna say it again, dude. You from your day one that we introduced each other. You've been a support that's been above and beyond. Um, I said I already congratulate you. But I don't want Big Mama to come at your neck, but I
Shout
don't give.
out Cashmere. I love you. I love you. I love
But
you.
listen
You know.
here, listen here. I don't give a fuck. She can cut my neck. I don't give a damn.
But I do want to say this, that we have to do better with our fallen. I literally feel like every annual should not only, I hear them do the motto all the time, but we every annual should have a moment of silence and the prayer done, because we cannot forget our fallen soldiers. We cannot do it. We and I've only been well, like I said, I've only been to like maybe 4 annuals, but we have to do it. And shout out to Spider, because that motherfucker and that prayer.
you you see his eyes.
Woo!
You see, so you said that his eyes open. He don't.
Yeah, he does, like, and even my prospects, they'll tell you that the prayer is just as important to me as the motto. And that stands for a lot of Rough Riders. Like, we tend to forget that we have people who have died for this art, living this art. This is our life. This is our lifestyle. We ride for our fallen soldiers.
Yes, yes. I'm now. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. With this, uh, he said no. That was for Big Mama comment. When we call him Mama Bear, I call him Mama Bear. That's for Mama Bear. So, and me and him call that because we used to, get a lot of phone calls from me and him. We don't give. We just we're us. So like we don't like that. So they call her and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
But uh, when it comes to that, and you has been you've been a voice about that, bro. I mean, before you even joined the team, you was the voice about that.
Yeah.
Um,
Even when I
did
was prospecting, that was my goal. I wanted to be on that team. That was one of my biggest goals.
so question. Besides, I know the obvious is X, but were you close to any member that we lost?
Pinky.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. And that's how that goes back into how me and Scorp met. Me and Scorp can't put our finger on exactly where we met,
Hmm.
but we remember certain events where we were both there. You know what I mean? But we can't pinpoint exactly where we were in the studio with X. We were here, we were there, we were this and that and the other. But when we first saw each other, he looked at me the same way I looked at him, like, you know,
Oh,
and I didn't know he was, and I didn't even know he was Scorp, because with Earl, he that was my nigga. I wasn't there. I wasn't a groupie. I wasn't there to make new friends like we do. Me and Scorp do remember one studio session where he was in one corner, I was in another corner, but we never made the effort to absolutely meet each other because we were there supporting Earl. We weren't there to meet anybody else. We weren't, I was there to, support my homie, my dog, and
right.
then when we reconnected, it was like, yo, we reconnected and started naming different events. And
Uh-huh.
at the Phoenix Annual, he actually took me to Pinky's, where he went down. And
Oh,
we got to I would like to see another little memorial thing put up for him, because they extended the highway and everything else and has moved it, so his memorial is no longer there. But yeah, Pinky was the only vested members that I was really, really close with.
nice, nice. So we at that time where I gotta ask you. I know it's been a short vested time, but I know you got some crazy story to share. Uh,
Oh
I I,
shit.
I need a good one because damn it. Uh,
Damn.
You verse. I mean, verse. You a wild boy. You know. I want to hear. You got a crazy story for us to laugh at.
No, I'm
Uh,
not telling. I'm not telling that one.
whoa.
Um,
See that's scary because he said he laughed first, and then you remember like, oh shit, no, we want you. Mm-mm.
yeah, we're not doing that one. We're not
No,
doing
no,
that
no.
one. Now we're talking story as far as within the R, or just period.
Yeah, within the. I mean, do you got one within the R?
Oh man, I have a lot of stories, but not really any crazy ones because I observe. I can't lie to you. Phoenix.
What to say? Come on.
Scorpio loaned me a bike for Phoenix hood ride and everything else, and um, I had talked to somebody who was riding directly behind me about the hood ride, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm breaking formation. I'm bringing it up on one. I'd rather ask for, forgiveness than permission.
Uh huh.
You know what I mean? So the whole ride, I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. And every time I look back at, this other RE, he don't do it. Don't do it.
Mm-mm.
I kept
Mm-mm.
looking at him. Don't do that. You know, but
It-
as far as crazy stories, I really don't have any super crazy stories. I observe a lot. I don't really get in the mix of a lot of shit.
Are you're are you coming to Phoenix next year?
I'm coming to Phoenix every year.
I'm gonna give you a crazy story before I leave this motherfucker. I'm gonna give you.
I'm
You
sure
go.
there
You
will
ain't
be
go.
a crazy story.
You not.
I 100% guarantee there will be a crazy story. I just don't really have one now,
You
but I'm,
gonna
I'm
get
sure
one.
there will.
I'll
You
tell
know,
you. I'll tell you right now. I mean, you gonna get one. Hell, you probably get one this event. This event that y'all gonna have
uh,
because man,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So you like,
I will say this: all y'all coming to the Hawaii annual, leave the mainland shit on the mainland. Come out here, enjoy it, have fun, exhale, breathe, and
what's
chill out.
what he look what he's saying. Let me put it in infamous. Leave your government name home. Leave your government name home. That means if your name is Barinda's Dashiki, leave her ass home.
Come
You
out
are
here.
your riding name, and you are a guest. Oh, that's nothing. You are a guest in this house. So
Mhm.
keep your
Yeah.
muddy ass feet off my couch. So
I feel like Day Day from Friday. Remember, you get to go home. I got to live here.
exactly. God damn it! I live here. People know me. They don't know you. You go
Yeah.
home. You know.
So, but it's gonna. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody out here, and I definitely can't wait for it. I'm super excited about it, and my chapter is really excited about it. And we did the damn thing on this one. But before we get any further, now I got to flip the script on you.
Oh Lord! Don't wait a minute. Nobody flip the script on my show.
Oh,
But go
fuck it.
ahead, bro.
I'm flipping the script on you. I love you. I respect you, but I got a
What's up?
couple questions for your ass.
Oh, we
Um,
doing this. Okay.
yeah. I'm gonna need you to elaborate on me on this whole last call thing and why are you leaving us? Why are you this and that and the other? And because I don't believe you. I don't believe you, and I don't want to believe you.
Well, listen here. One thing, and I said this before. I'm gonna say it again. With or without the vest, I am always your brother. I'm always gonna help out. Always gonna do what I've been doing. I'm always gonna be me. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, I will get into more details about that, but I'm gonna shorten it up right now. Um, I rather I rather go while I still love it
Hmm.
than stay long enough to hate the direction it's going. If that makes
Okay.
sense.
Well, I got a question for you. How do you know that you'll ever not love it?
Oh, see, this is why I said I gotta get. This is something I gotta talk. I'm gonna talk later about. Because we just like how we just said. It's too many. It's too much sensitivity going on around here. And if I say one thing on here, I'm gonna get threatened As soon as I get off of here.
I'm just like the guy that was riding behind me.
Exactly. So, but the time will come. The time will come. I'll go in more detail. But at the same time, let me just say this: it's not gonna be disrespectful. Before anybody think, oh, he gonna go off the chain, he gonna curse out. No, 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 no. Because I love the R. I've been here for
Mhm.
12 years. I love it. I'm very passionate about it. My first 3 years, they almost sucked me out, but I stayed in here. I never gave up. I just feel like it's the right time. And plus, I got other ventures that I'm going to go be on that y'all barely probably won't even see my ass unless I come to an event, which I will still be coming to Rough Rider events
Mhm.
to support my brothers. It's just I just can't do it with putting my financials here and there, and I can't, it's that story. So it's more.
I have another
I know you got another.
not
You
option,
question
but
me.
you're almost you ever considered because at lifer status you don't necessarily have to
Oh,
be
let me
the
shut you down
whole.
now. Let me shut you down one. They already fucked that up.
Oh hell! All right, that's all I
That's
need
all.
to know.
Yeah, they already
Don't
fucked.
need
They
to-
already fucked that up, and that's all I'm gonna say about it. And if I talk about that, then I'm gonna get real pissed off about it.
Well, all I want to say is I want to give you your flowers now. I've always loved what you did, and uh, you know, 100%. I've always respected what you do and why you do it, and I see how much you love this. You're as passionate about it as I am, and even if, shit, as a matter of fact, you should go to the yacht in November. The GERD Awards. Check it out. Go down there. You know,
Okay, I'm gonna
it'll
check.
be.
You
I'd
know what?
love for you
Give
to
me the
check that
info.
out.
Send me
You
the
know,
info.
shout out C Lim. This November, 3-story yacht. Have a damn good time. Y'all come check it out.
3-story yacht, boy.
Three
They try.
story, 150-foot luxury, and we have a damn good. Last year, Corrupt was there and shot a music video. Uh, 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 um, Damn, who else was there? M80 was there.
Ooh,
I can go see Lim. It
I'm
was
trying
it
to
was
think.
bananas. It was
Did
bananas.
you put pictures of that?
Yeah, there's pictures. There's a lot of pictures of there.
I think I
First
saw that.
Lady won an award. I won DJ of the year. Magnum won an award. We went on that bitch like 16 deep, and we want to do it again this year and kill it
Nice,
again. As a matter of fact, there's
nice.
someone Nukes on here, a good friend of mine, and he was on the yacht as well. But
Mm.
we went
Yeah,
in
yeah.
there, we lit that place up. And when we each got an award, yelled out Rough Riders and the whole yacht, and people looking around like, what the?
Yeah, yeah, yes,
It
bro.
was crazy.
When I tell you when I tell you, it's more it's all right at a Rough Rider event because it's supposed to be. But when you somewhere else,
And you show your strength.
my God, my God, I mean,
Woo! It
listen,
hits
bro,
different. It hits just a little bit different. And yeah,
it hits
Nuke,
different.
yep. See, as a matter of fact, Revolution was there. She saw the whole. She was there.
Yeah,
It just hits different when you see. Now, keep in mind, this is a yacht full of gangsters. You know what I mean? Suited and booted, tuxedoed up. The women were looking beautiful in evening gowns. The guys tuxed up and everything else, but still, Bloods, Crips, essays, this and that and the other. But then the Rough Riders stepped up in there as a unit, and
hmm
even at the
I
after
mean,
party, it was whew, seeing them look
that's
around like,
it's listen, man. It's a beautiful thing, bro. I mean, if I tell you this, look up the history or go on J Boss TV.
mm,
What year was that? I think it was 2012. 2012 Myrtle Beach, and we took over the parking lot. I'm gonna say I think Mim's on here. I think Mim on here. He could back me up on that too. I think it was 2011, 2012, and 2013. That parking lot, all you saw was black and silver R's,
a sea of ours. It's a
Caesar R's, and then you talking about the ride, and we had a ride that went fuck a fuck a block. I think we went 2 miles deep, and
yep.
we stopped in the middle. I mean, even now, There's a rule. That I don't. Again, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. You should know your bike, and you should know your bike, and then when you give it to Wah, you should check your
Mm,
bike.
uh,
All
I
right.
think I heard. Yeah, I know
You
about
should.
that. Yeah,
That's all I'm
I know
gonna
about
say.
that
Cause
story.
why?
Yeah.
Why forgets that that's not his bike, and why is in the front, and
And
it's a
he'll wear that motherfucker out,
bro.
boy.
It was a. I'm gonna tell you right now. I think Mim got the picture, and I think J Boss got the footage. It was a beautiful picture. Why is in the front, but all you see, as far as the eyes can see, is all these bikes,
Or- yep.
and that's what I mean by when you go to someone else's shit and you go in strong.
Yeah.
Like, and hell, don't win an award. Don't win an award in the house. You better go loud. You know, baby, echoing in the hallways. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Facts.
So that's one thing which segues to my question for you. We're gonna flip the script back to you.
All
Okay.
right. So
So again,
one quick thing. Miami, I'm coming. I need a bike. Somebody. I need a bike
why you
for the
you come to
Miami Annual.
Miami? Damn, I wish you was coming to Orlando, but uh I see you in Phoenix. So we go bring that vest too.
Well,
Like,
you know the best coming. You already know that.
um, so my thing is this. Like as I told you, I'll be having prospects watch this live. I haven't watched it later. Give them drop some knowledge, please, if you don't mind.
Prospects. My word of advice to you is explore outside your market. That's my biggest thing. You would not believe how big our network is. It
Hmm.
is your responsibility to tap into it. Get outside your market. Go to different events. Get online. Meet other prospects. Meet other members. Um, Remember why you started this journey, and
Hmm.
do not let anybody get in your way at
Hmm.
all.
Hmm.
Remember that yeah, they can chew you out, they can do this, they can do that, but you are in no way, shape, or form in any physical danger unless you present physical threat. So
God.
you notice I threw that in there, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got to say that part. Unless
But
if you that you want to
yeah,
jump,
you
go
feeling
ahead,
froggy.
Paul.
You feeling froggy by all means, you know. But
You will be
remember
famous.
why you're remember why you did this. Don't let anybody get in your way. Remember, always tell every prospect, this is nothing. You've been through worse. I can guarantee you've been through worse. This is nothing,
Mm,
compared to, and once the door is open for you, the door is open for you. There are members out there who their door is open 24/7. I'm one of those motherfuckers. Just make sure you hit me up properly, hit me up correctly. Don't hit me up with, hey, big bro, I'm gonna shut you down immediately.
let's see. Let's see. Uh, if they do hit you up with that, just instead of like some people would go straight to their prospect manager. I'll tell them like this, like no, we're gonna do this over. I'm gonna rewind you like a tape. What's your name? It's common. This is the thing with it's very common. It's like you prospects,
Hmm.
you also humans. So
Yes.
you're not gonna just
And
talk
we're
like
adults. You got to be at least 21. We're grown men and women.
it,
Period.
you gotta at least know how to introduce yourself. You can't
Yeah.
go and say, "Hey, bro," like I know you, and I don't know you. you know,
Like
like
I want them to do their intro strictly because that's something they need to know.
right,
That's part of what we do. That's part of
right,
who we are. After you give me your intro properly, then I'm gonna ask, what's your name?
yeah.
Who are you? You
I
know,
mean, that should be part of the introduction. Like
yeah.
you should say your name, or I mean,
Well, a
some
lot
people
of these
just
prospects they have P and a number, or they're
wait
prospect
wait
knucklehead or
wait wait
prospect
wait.
this and that and the other. What your mama call you?
Hold on, people. See, he said that. Let me tell you what his was P7.
Yes, it was. And
See,
every
you
other
see,
P7 that has hit me up, I'm like, you better rep it to the fullest because if you don't, I'm coming after you.
yeah, you see what he said though. He said, I'm gonna shut you down. P7 had a name. Then I got his name. You know,
Yep.
it's it depends on who you talk to, but know who you talk to. Hey, we got P7 here. P7 just said it's another P7 on here. Who that
Uh,
P7?
well,
That's
whoever that
flashy.
is, I'm gonna need you to get on my line, message me. I need to
that's fla-
holler at
that's
you.
that's
See,
flashy. Flashy.
and that's one of the things. You know what I mean? That's another thing with prospect. Yes, you want to be known, you want to get to know people, this and that and the other, but you also want to find that fine line of flying below the radar. You know the line, the nail that sticks out gets hammered.
Nigga, you talking to miss the attention getter. I always try to fly with home, but they still to find me. So
It's a fine line. You know what
they
I'm
see-
saying? So yeah, P7, since you didn't let yourself be known, I'm gonna need you to get on my line real quick.
no, he was P7. He was P7. That's
Oh, he
flashy.
was P7. Who
Yeah,
is that?
that's flashy. Flashy
Oh,
from
flashy. This fucking flashy.
hey man,
I
hey man, that
love
dude.
you, bro.
Listen,
Flashy.
that dude is freaking event in itself, man. I love
He's
that mother.
on 10 all the time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Love that dude to death.
I love
Um, so like before we leave out here because we about to hit that hour and a half and stuff
it.
like that. Uh, I will bring you back on though when we go talk about vest. We're gonna talk about vest, and then we're gonna talk about. I'll let you know when we do bikes. That's a topic I definitely want to talk about.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
I'm seeing that it's getting talked about more these days for different
Yeah.
reasons, but it's
Yeah,
getting talked
I'm
about
starting
more
to
these
see a
days.
little bit of a shift where the riders want to ride, and
Yeah.
I'm asking all the chapters, let us ride,
No, no,
please,
no.
let us
Listen.
ride.
They gonna let you ride. They gonna let you ride, but it depends on how you ride. See wild boy here. Listen, this dude said he stunt and drag.
I
This man,
canyon carve, I do all that stuff. Yeah, I love it.
listen,
It's just
all that.
what I
Whoa,
do.
whoa, whoa. Listen here. Listen, I'm from North New Jersey. That's a damn lie. I'm
Mm.
from North New Jersey. We can stunt. We can stunt on that. I do a freak. Never mind. I'm talking about my past too much. Anyway.
We can do it. As a matter of fact, that's one of my bucket list items is I do want to ride with Jersey, Philly, and I heard Delaware do the damn thing too. So
Delaware. I mean, it's no chapter in Delaware, but it's mad open space.
yeah, yeah.
Mad open space. So if you let's say you if you decide to ride with Jersey to I don't know Maryland,
Yo,
that's
Baltimore too. I'm sorry,
yeah.
B more is one of those.
Be more ride. You do a Jersey ride to Be more, and y'all go through man. Listen, I'm just letting you know. I just let you know it's a smooth ride, especially when you hit 13. When you hit 13 or 113, trust
Mm-hmm.
me on that. Just trust me on that. But
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that conversation because we can talk about like riding and bikes and everything else. And there are, believe it or not, we have quite a few riders with the R on their back. You know what I mean? And that's
yeah.
going to be a very interesting conversation. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to kicking fearless ass, and
Ooh, here he go again.
that's gonna be fun. Yeah, I wasn't gonna end again without saying that again. Yeah, fearless, I'm coming for
Listen,
your ass. You talk way too much shit, cuz.
ooh, listen. I'm gonna say right now. I remember what Phyllis said on J Riders Live. I'm not gonna forget it. This man, and I'm gonna let you know right now. If it's not a trophy,
Mm.
I don't, I don't mind trying to get a belt made. I just,
Yeah, I think you should do that.
I
Yeah,
don't
I need
mind.
to, I told fearless too. You need to do your homework before you start calling motherfuckers out. Do your
I
research,
mean,
do your homework. All those lids ain't there up there. I didn't buy them motherfuckers.
oh, you know what that's like. Your name should be Highlander.
I know.
All with the
Oh,
just
did we
collect
just give
it.
away our age again? Did we give away our age again? Highlander. Damn.
Fuck, damn
Damn.
it, damn. Oh, but hey man, I definitely appreciate you coming on here. We finally got you on here.
Yeah.
Um, like I said, First Lady name dropped you. I knew who you was already anyway, but we got you on here. And like I said, we in the show. Congratulations on your success.
Thank you,
Blessings
brother.
to
Thank
you.
you, bro.
Keep doing what you're doing. Uh, and man, listen, we already said don't change for no one. You just keep that standard going up. You know what I mean?
I
Just
promise you, I will. Whether you love me or hate me, my bills are still gonna get paid. I ain't changing for nobody. That
God
shit
damn
matters.
it, this man speaks my language. But
Mhm.
we we about to get off this shit. So
Yeah,
I'm your boy. I'm your boy, Mr. Attention Getter, infamous. My boy Verse, he made it on here. And oh
I
yeah,
know, right?
shout out to Verse, because if it wasn't for Verse, I would have had that damn intro that y'all see on this fucking podcast. So shout out to Verse on that. So man, I'm gonna get off this, man. I don't know when the hell I'm gonna see you. If I see you before Phoenix,
Yeah,
thank you.
we're gonna make it happen. I gotta meet you in the flesh, give you a hug. You know,
Hey
I love
man,
you to death. I respect what you're doing. To all my Rough Riders out there, I love all y'all. Keep it pushing, and let's get it back to where it's supposed to be. You feel me? I love you,
yes.
brother. You
All
be
right,
safe out
brother.
there.
We'll keep in contact, bro.
Definitely.
All
Gone.
right, man. Peace. So that's how you do it. Next week, yes, I am doing four straight weeks. He started with verse. This next week, I got an OG. I got Musk OG. He will be on next week with my co-host Mim, because it was Mim that actually helped me get this together, and we're gonna do a cooperative show together. After that, we got another OG from the Rough Rider Entertainment days, Jamie Carter. Um, bear with him. You know, he's a little older than most of us, but the man still is a legend, still OG. So show your respect. If you got questions for him, please put them on here. And after that, I'm taking it to my brother up in Canada. His birthday just passed. Rob, the 5'9". Me and him been chatting for years, but we never met. So this would be the perfect way I'm gonna meet him and conversate, and he could tell me some more about Canada. So until then, uh, stay blessed. Cherish the ones that are still here and love them every damn day. Mental health is very important. And I will see y'all at whatever event I freaking see y'all in. But if I don't, bring your ass back to the podcast. All right. Until then, I'll see y'all later. Deuces. I had to say, uh, peace.